So Ikhaya Labafundi, you'll remember I mentioned, was raided by the police. They went over there and they did a lot. They didn't go alone. They went with other people, others, municipality, other departments, and so forth. So in this episode, I wanted to show you how this operation that they did here, this operation that the departments did here, dismisses what the CRL is trying to do. You may be wondering how. Now, right here, they all came. This appeared not long on television, and look at how quick everything was executed. And I want you to note who is there, what are they saying they want, what do they want to do, and I want us to use this to show why what the CRL wants, it's not necessary. It is not necessary. Why? There are already bodies, organizations that already do this better. If it is criminal, if it is what, it is all dealt with within these organizations. And so, let's go here and hear what happens and why it completely dismisses the need for what the CRL is trying to do.
Mina ebengizokusho bengizocela babu Sibili ukuthi siyazi ke kodwa ukuthi nanoma sikhona ukuthi
even if we believe,
kodwa ke siphila emhlabeni,
even if you believe that we are going to heaven, we live on this earth.
Siphila ezweni elibizwa ngeSouth Africa.
We live in South Africa, all of us,
elithethwe ngeconstitution,
with a constitution.
umthetho sisekelo okumthetho ongaphezulu kwayo yonke imithetho.
So that law governs all of us, and basically he's bringing up this point that if you are functioning outside of that constitution, we have a problem.
Abakhona ephethe izwe akekho ke umuntu ongaphezulu kwe-constitution ngoba no president akekho ngaphezulu kwe-constitution. Thina njengoba sila njengemnyango siyafisa ukuthi njengoba size ngokwemisebenzi yethu,
as we have come according to our jobs. Did you hear that? That's very important. They came here not as CRL to make recommendations. You can keep quiet with the recommendations. We don't need recommendations. We need action. Pounce upon troublemakers. Pounce upon them. There was no time CRL just creating jobs for themselves, and then they go there, hey, they're going to make recommendations, hey, they're going to send letters to call who and who. We don't need that. Please, can you say that, sir? You said you have come here by what?
Protected a constitution. Umthetho omkhulu wase South Africa. Siyathanda ukuthi senze umsebenzi ngaleyo ndlela leyo. Ngoba thina phela size ngokwenyama, size ngokwasemhlabeni, abengibeka kanjalo. eSouth Africa siphethwe iconstitution ukuthi sisebenze ngaleyo ndlela leyo. Thina ke njengoba size la sinenhloso ethize esizuza nazo ngendlela nathi sithunywe ngayo emnyangweni esiqhamuka kuyona.
So from where we came from the authority position where we came from, not to make recommendations. No, you see, those that give the rules which we go out to make sure they are enforced and are kept have sent us. So we are here to make we don't need recommendations. You need people that are going to act. Listen, the kids were taken the same day. I'm not talking about recommendations here. We don't have time for CRL and then that was a recommendation. We don't have time. So you can see here, kids were being taken very quickly. No recommendation, no time for CRL to be trying to make recommendations.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, the kids are going.
Konke bazalwane, uJesu uyabuya madose. Siyambonga kakhulu.
Chapter 4 verse 4.
Ndulo. So bazalwane
They're still quoting. Wait, we'll come back with your quote.
uyanqaba bazalwane umpendulo. Uthi yena akayindaba bazalwane.
So there was a child who was not wanting to go.
So nje ayamlanda bazalwane umpendulo. Uthi yena ufuna ukufunda ngoJesu Kristu.
So Pendule has been brainwashed by people who are supposed to be adults so that he thinks only Jesus. You see, Pendulo, I have Jesus, but I work. Okay? I have a job that says nothing about Jesus, but it makes me productive for family and all that. I'm able to take care of family and those that need me. There are things that need money in this world. You are not going to live just saying Jesus. You're going to live also being able to purchase one or two things. And in order for you to do that, you can't be going around asking donations. Those people you're asking donations, they get it where? That money. We work. So Pendulo, go to school.
Upendulo. Hallelujah.
So they are taking Pendulo and think action. They just arrived. They arrived there. They took the kids. No recommendation. No sending letters. Hey, can you come? You know that's what CRL does. They will send letters. Can you come? The person refuses. That week has passed. So now they go draft a letter and then send the letter. Hey, we are summoning you. We don't need that. Same day executed. Plan. We are going there. We take the kids. Don't need CRL. So you see this thing that because the CRL, I've seen them. They're busy nosing themselves. Hey, you see, this is why we need to regulate. Shut up. You don't need to regulate. You need people that are from those departments acting upon these things. Just like you see what has happened here. No CRL is needed to make recommendation. Recommendations which we won't see. What has CRL done? There's there where they have done something. What else? Can't point at one thing. No, we did this one thing. It's not time for recommendations. It's time for action. When these people got there, they came there with the authorities. Now, by the way, if you actually spot, they called all the kids. Okay, Mandems were not playing. Mandems were very serious. Right here, you hear them making this particular statement.
Nisibekele bona eceleni nabazali babo. Siyafisa futhi ukuthi sazi abantwana abanabazali nabangenabo abazali. Sizocela nje isihlukanisele bona uDSD uzoba joina nama social worker abajoyine no Department of Health kanjalo abajoyine.
Simple, cut straight. People that know what they are talking. When the department gets there, the people of social workers, the what, all these governing bodies, these people speak on authority. This child is abused, this child is not well, this one, they will check their health, they will check all these things. You don't need CRL. And this is exactly what we were talking about some time ago when we said the CRL makes recommendation. This is not a topic of recommendation. This is a subject matter of there are already governing bodies that already execute upon these things. So here, this is where you see when the nurses and everyone were there to now check up on the kids. Not recommendation. Not recommendation.
Ngisho lokho ukuthi sicela umama nomntwana ngoba njengoba sibaningi nje khani sohlukana yabo singakhulumi ngoba phela indaba zithathana singayikhulumi kanye
Yeah.
You see, people from health, what? People who are going to execute, not recommendation. I don't need recommendation. We need action. What is the reason? Here we are sending a letter. To be too late. Damage is being done. This is what we meant when we said there are already bodies that deal with these things. If something criminal is being done, children are not being treated well, there are bodies that already are in response to those things. Go there, they deal with that thing. You don't need a new body. Now, all of this is child protective services there, whatnot and all. This here shows you that the CRL is trying to enthrone itself with Madam Kaluva. Trying to enthrone itself over something that it has no business in. You see these ones, the authority, not summoning. You're sending someone, we are summoning you. They say we don't want. Hey, we make a recommendation. Leave recommendation. Get out. This, you see this operation here that the police did and the people of KZN, they have just shown you why CRL's entire hojez is not necessary. People who can do something. This shows you why they're not necessary. In case you were not understanding. If a child is not treated, they want you see this entire operation. Just go watch the videos. They are on. If you just go to Ikhaya Labafundi's YouTube page, they call it Theocratic Network Embassy. You will see all the videos that show you who was there. They speak with authority. If they say this child is not, it's done, not recommendation. Don't tell us about recommendation. If these people say something, you are arrested tomorrow. Tomorrow, not even today. You see, they didn't come there and then make recommendation. They came there with the authority. We are taking the children. Period. Kids are being put in cars. Oh, so yeah, stand with your child. Executed matters. Straight to the point. If you needed a reference point, this here shows you why the CRL's whole trying to regulate religion is not necessary. This operation showed you why. Same day, Baba. Same day. They got there. They took the kids. Boom. Everything else will deal with you later. Everything else will deal with you later. But they got there. Took the kids. We're talking about recommendation. We make recommendation as providing jobs for yourself. This here exposes why and exactly what we've been saying. There are already governing bodies that deal with these things. For those that probably didn't hear it or didn't understand what we're saying, go and watch this operation. You will see why. What the CRL wants to do, it's useless. It's useless. We don't need you sending summons. Hey, we saw you trending. Hey, we want you to come and answer. You're going to ask them what? What they believe. They are not there to ask what you believe they. By constitution, a child should be in school. You are holding kids. We don't want that. Done. CRL will be there. Go, have you seen the interviews that the CRL does? So what do you believe? You heard her saying that if a person says God speaks to them, psychiatric what? So what conversation are you going to have there? Why? Because they are trying to be government and spiritual. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. It's Ricky. I'll tell me your thoughts down in the comment section, and I'll see you later.